the migration crisis is one of the defining moments for our generation, not only because millions of people are on the move across the world, but particularly across Europe, but because of the responses to that migration, and often inadequate response, I feel, in Europe towards them. So we've invited a number of artists to respond, and some very factual responses. For instance, Dr. Rebecca Schaaf will give us the lowdown, the facts and the figures, as a talk she's doing at the Geography Department in Queen's University, through to the staging of one of the oldest plays ever written, The Suppliant Woman. And The Suppliant Woman was written by the Greek dramatist Aeschylus. It was the first play that uses the word democracy in its text. But it's a story of 50 women who flee war-torn North Africa, cross the Mediterranean to try and settle in Europe, arrive in Greece and find it very hard to be accepted. Are there contemporary resonances there? Well, absolutely. And that was also seen by the great Scottish playwright David Gregg, who's written a new modern day version of this. And that's going to be staged at the Opera House, and it will involve a chorus of local people working on stage with professional actors. We're also delighted that Yvette Cooper MP is coming across to do the annual Amnesty International lecture with us. I mean, she's a great authority on the migration crisis, and her views are very essential, I think, to hear. But our great and wonderful partners, the Queen's Film Theatre, are showing a number of short films and documentaries on the migration crisis from different points of view, from different cultural perspectives, that together with the talks I've talked about, and writers such as Charlotte Gibson MacDonald, will perhaps provide a bit more insight on the human cost, the human face of, I think, one of the most defining moments in world history.